Vandinha.
Whoa.
Can you
say it one more time?
Vandinha. Hello, welcome to Brazil.
Thank you very much.
Hello.
So, how was that in the panel? What did you think?
That was insane. I had never seen anything like that before. It was very special. It was really endearing seeing people dressed up and being excited about the show. It's weird seeing it in real time like that, but yeah, it was weird.
Just an incredible amount of love, and I really loved seeing people express their appreciation of Jenna and of the show. You know, it's beautiful when that happens, because everyone in that room has made the effort to come here, and they've waited, and they're at the panel, they're all together, and that expression of love it's an incredible thing to be a part of. I'm quite overwhelmed by it. It's really special.
We are intense and loud.
Like it.
I love it, yeah. It's good for you.
Yeah. So you probably heard about it, but Brazil is the only country where Wednesday isn't called Wednesday. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, the translation. Do you know the name, the title in Portuguese?
It's not Merlina here. It's the other one with the H in it. I don't know how to.
Can you help us?
Can I say?
Yes, please.
Vandinha.
Whoa.
Can you
say it one more time?
Vandinha.
Vandinha.
Yeah, good.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
Actually, it's a cute name. It's not Wednesday. It's a name. If we translate Wednesday in Portuguese, it's like quarta-feira.
Oh yeah, yours is better.
Yeah. Much better, right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's really nice.
Interesting.
So now the question that begs to be asked, after the shooting, are you allowed to take the thing home with you? Like to help around the house, getting some cooking, getting some cleaning?
Yeah, I've actually kidnapped him.
Really?
Yeah, the man himself. He's still in his blue costume and he's in my closet.
Oh my God. It's real?
Yeah, just between you and I, though.
Nice. But seriously, if you could, what would you ask the thing like to do for you? Not the guy, the thing.
That's really hard.
Yeah.
I mean, he's useful for so many things, though.
But one thing, like cooking, I don't know.
Yes, cooking. Exactly. I mean, I would love to be a better cook, but I just never cook. Ever. I don't know if it's because I just can't cook in hotel rooms or I truly have a lack of skill for it. But if he could do anything for me, I think it would be cooking. That would be so nice. You would have your own like little private chef because he's good at everything.
Yeah.
What about foot massage? This is what I'm thinking.
My God. Yeah. That's
I'm thinking because you can never do your own foot massage.
Yes.
Maybe
I can't do massages. I would just kick them.
You don't like it?
Yeah, I don't. For people to touch me like that, I get very...
It's cooking only for you.
Yeah.
Would you allow a thing to cook for you?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah?
I think I trust him. I think he's a sanitary guy. In the show, he's like a germaphobe.
You think he's a sanitary guy?
Yeah.
He is allowed to cook.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Perfect.
It's good. What would you get him to cook?
I don't know. Anything he wants.
Okay.
I trust him. I feel like he would be... He's so full of life and so zesty. He would want to do so many different things.
Pizza, maybe.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
so ideas for the next season, maybe you can ask him, like to cook.
Oh yeah, he goes to culinary school.
Yeah, yes. That's what it's focused around.
Yeah, or that's what we're pitching.
Yes, being at culinary school. Yeah, absolutely. And Larissa Weems comes back as a sushi chef.
Yes, perfect. Crazy. So I was wondering, like, how is this set, you know, because you have like a guy that plays the thing, you have so many unusual elements. So can you share any funny or unusual moment that happened behind the scenes?
It was really funny shooting with the monster anytime he had any physical reaction because it actually was this stuntman in a gray suit with polka dots all over it, and he stood on stilts like clowns do at festivals, so he had these stilts, and then he walked on crutches. It was very cold outside. He was just wearing something kind of similar to underwear. It was like, I don't know, it was a funny circumstance because we were supposed to be terrified or overwhelmed by this guy who just looked like a complete dweeb.
I think I would have been terrified.
Yeah, maybe. But I feel like anytime shooting with him was always funny. We would just kind of laugh at the situation. But he had some serious talent being able to walk and do all that because it was, I don't know, he's a very, very strong man.
And you, Gwendolyn, do you have any story?
I'm extraordinarily boring at work, as Jenna will tell you. I'm very focused on what I'm doing, and I don't really, this is the question I dread the most because I am the dullest person at work. But there was one day where Jenna and I allowed ourselves some fun, and all I will say is that it was in the scene when Larissa Weems is driving Wednesday, and it's our first time sort of in the car together in a shared space. They put a walkie-talkie in the car, and we just decided to sort of wreak hell over the walkie-talkie. But we allowed ourselves maybe a minute and a half of fun before we put it down and carried on, because we're both quite serious at work.
Yeah, very serious people.
A minute and a half maximum.
Yeah.
Maximum, maybe less than a minute.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, one of us had to have been timing.
Yeah.
But it's a good story. And I love the scene where Enid says, I just asked myself WWD, what would Wednesday do? And now I want to ask you WWJGD, what would Jenna and Gwendolyn do? So I'm going to make some questions.
Oh, okay. Oh, guys. It's going to be a bit challenging.
Yeah, get into your own mind.
Oh, gosh. Okay, trying.
Or maybe I'll do what Gwendolyn
Yeah, you do, and I'll
Jenna.
do what Jenna would do. Right. Okay, yeah.
Perfect. What squad would you choose to be part of? Fangs, Furs, Stoners, or Scales?
Ooh.
Jenna, it's really difficult. I know that Jenna would like to be one of the Faceless.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you mentioned them.
No.
No.
She did 4 main clicks.
No.
I feel like you, maybe just because I see you as this ethereal being, I feel like you could be a siren for sure. Like, I would believe you as like this stunning, beautiful creature that is able to manipulate people any which way. I feel like you're naturally a siren a bit.
Only I were what you imagine me to be.
You know, people can't see themselves the way that other people do.
Tell me, which clique would you be? What would you really, because it's so difficult to define you as to where you would sit with, I don't know.
I genuinely don't know. I feel like there's a part of me that wants to say Fangs, but just because they dressed so cool. I could never achieve their sense of style. I don't know if people
You would
notice,
look great with Fangs.
Yes.
I think we're going to say Fangs.
Yeah, that's it. Would you prefer to stay 2 years without blinking or 2 years without mocking someone?
Without blinking.
Without blinking.
It's easy for you.
Yeah, it's easy for her, and I would like to join in that too.
Do you know how many times did you blink during the shooting?
No, I don't know. I didn't really keep count. I learned to blink on other people's lines, but also it wasn't something that we established at the very beginning. Yeah. So it's like, I think like in earlier episodes, you notice it just starts to disappear more and more, but it was something that, it definitely exists in the show. It's not like I was never allowed to blink, but I just tried to blink as little as possible.
There's a Brazilian fan that counted 9 times during the show. Yes. Brazilian? We are crazy.
Yeah, that was my guess too.
Yeah. The last one, would you rather have a rivalry in school against Wednesday or 11?
11's got superpowers. Wednesday passes out and falls on the floor once every 90 minutes.
Which I think is a huge skill and something I'm going to start doing, because it's a great way to get you out of things.
I don't know. I feel like that's a coward move. I feel like
I don't think so. I think knowing when to walk away from something is a great power.
I just don't want to be flung against a wall.
Again.
You know? Again. Yeah, I mean, Wednesday and I, we have a really strange relationship with telekinetic people. They just don't like us. I feel like, well, then maybe you would rather be against Wednesday as well.
I never want to be against Wednesday.
You would rather be against a super human?
Yeah, I would. Because I love Wednesday.
Oh, she's superhuman as well.
Yeah. Great. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
It was really nice meeting you and having you here in Brazil. I love the show and I love your work.
Thank you so
Thank you very much.
Thank you.